everyone, today I'm going to introduce you a technique to help us to manage our emotions. Emotional freedom technique tapping, or known as EFT, is developed by Mr. Gary Craig, who made use of the traditional Chinese medicine theory, how qi works. Okay, so how does our qi or energy flow, or in Sanskrit it's known as prana for those who are doing yoga? Okay, it's a pathway for this qi to run in our body, along our body. In our body, there are a total of 14 meridians, but commonly we only speak about the 12 of them. In the TCM theory on meridians, every meridian governs a different emotion, right? Example, lungs will govern sorrows, the kidney will govern fear, and our liver will govern anger, and etc. So when our body, the meridians in our body are running smoothly, just like a highway, okay, our body is in a perfect condition, healthy condition. But what happens if there's a traffic jam along these meridians? That's when the blockage will come in, and when that meridian is being blocked, just like in a traffic jam, that emotion will start to go overwhelmed. Okay, so for example, if the lung meridian is blocked, we will feel an intense sorrow. Okay, so of course there are deeper meaning to it, but today I'll just touch on the emotions part. Okay, so when it is not treated, this blockage, this meridian, lung meridian, will affect the other meridians as well. So there's a domino effect. So in this case, when we are doing the tapping meridian, okay, tapping of this meridian using EFT, we are actually helping to tap all these meridians so that we can unblock them, and so that our qi can run properly in our body. So the few areas that we are going to tap on are very, very accessible, okay? So I'm going to introduce this area. The first one is at the side, external side of our hands, okay? We'll make it simple and call this the karate chop, right? Then top of our head, the frontal part of our eyebrow, the corner of the eyes where the bony area is, below our eyes where the bony area is, below the nose, below the lips, the collarbone, and the side of our body which is in line with our breast. Okay, so when we tap on the few large areas like the karate chop, top of the head, the collarbone, and the side of the body, we use 4 fingers. This way. Usually for the collarbone, I will use this way, fold my hands this way instead, because so that I don't scratch my neck here. Okay, of course you can do this if you want to, all right, up to you. Now for the area on your eyes, you'll only use 2 fingers because the area is smaller, right? The frontal part of your brow, the side of your eyes, the corner of the eyes, below the eyes, the nose, and the chin, okay? So a cycle will look like this, right? We will start off with the karate chop, the top of the head, all right? This area that I mentioned, this is considered as 1 cycle, right? Normally, we'll start off doing 3 cycles, okay? So this is how it works. First of all, I need to identify at that point of time when I had an emotion and a subject, what is it about? So let's talk about fear, okay? For example, I'll quote an example. I'm fearful that I will lose my job. I'm fearful that I'll lose my job. So fearful is an emotion. Fear is an emotion, all right? Losing a job is a subject. So I identify what I'm feeling at a point of time. I'm fearful about losing my job, okay? So taking these emotions and the subject together, we are going to start, okay? And when we start, we will start to measure where the fear is along the matrix from 0 to 10. Now, 0 being you're totally not fearful about losing the job. Not at all. That's nothing. Fearful has nothing to do with losing the job. Okay? Now, 10 is where you feel the most intensive about that emotions on that subject. How fearful you are about losing the job. So identify yourself during this matrix. Okay? So from 0 to 10, for example, if my feeling I identify as 8, okay, I'm fearful about losing my job. I describe my fear, all right? 8 being that I am fearful about losing the job because I won't be able to bring money back to the family. Financially, I'll be strapped and I have loans to meet. Okay, so we put it simply that first, all right? So what we're going to do is to tap, to bring this matrix down, okay? Bring this matrix down. So from 8, we are trying to bring it down to a 5 or 6, okay? Depending on individual. So I'm gonna start off, okay? To start off, we will go 3 times, repeat the emotion 3 times at the karate chop. That is for the first round and the first starting point. All right, so we'll start. First, okay, I'm going to take a deep breath, breathing in. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more time, breathing in. Exhale. I'm fearful about losing my job. 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 So we're going second round. I'm fearful about losing my job. 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 This is the third round. I'm fearful about losing my job. 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 After finishing the third round, close your eyes, take a deep breath, breathe in. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Now while we are here, close your eyes and again go back to the matrix that you have set just now to see if you have brought this matrix from an 8 and down, going down below. Okay, has it gone a little bit lower in the numbers? Okay, so if it has a 6 or a 5, you continue to do 3 rounds, okay, like what we have done just now. So after the 3 rounds, close your eyes, take deep breath again, and measure again to see if that matrix has gone down. Now, if the matrix has gone down below 2, okay, has gone down below 2, you can change this into an affirmation, okay? So you can tap 1 round of affirmation if your matrix has gone down below 2. This is how it goes. Even though I'm still fearful about losing my job, I still love and accept myself. Even though I'm still fearful about losing my job, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm still fearful about losing my job, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm still fearful about losing my job, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm still fearful about losing my job, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm still fearful about losing my job, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm still fearful about losing my job, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm fearful about losing my job, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm still fearful about losing my job, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm fearful about losing my job, I still love and accept myself. Side of the body. Even though I am still fearful about losing my job, I still love and accept myself. Just 1 round, take a deep breath, breathing in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. So by this time when you reach 2 and more or less you have already detached your feelings and the situation, and by going through the last round of affirmation, you're telling yourself that whatever had happened, you still love and accept yourself. This is a way of showing self-care and self-love despite the situation that's happening around you. Now, when our mind and body and emotions is going at that stage, we are more able to clear our mind and be able to look at the practical approaches on how to look for solutions on the subject matters that you're worried about. Okay, so let me know how you feel about it, and I will also put in more videos on how to manage your emotions. See you around.